Before we start the video, I want to warn y'all for possible spoilers and also possible flash warnings. Have fun with the video and please like and subscribe. Telling you what I know about the Dream SMP based on the relationships that take place in it. We start off strong with the Birdman, who fucked the Samsung refrigerator. The Birdman's name is Philza. He is the creator of Minecraft. He had a kid who's basically the reincarnation of JD from Heather's the Musical. His name is Wilbur. Wilbur fucked Sally the salmon, who is indeed an actual salmon. Together they had a daughter, who turned out to be trans. He's also a fox. He's known as Fundy the Furry. The fox was supposed to marry a green marshmallow dream, but the wedding got interrupted by some colorblind British dude called George Nafound. Now if we take a step back, we come back to Wilbur. Wilbur started a country together with two children, Tommy and Tubbo. Tommy has this thing with women and discs, and Tubbo like it to be. Tommy and Tubbo are best friends, but at some point the green marshmallow called Dream has to go to prison because he has a spell book that can bring people back to life, and Tommy visits Dream in prison but gets stuck there. Meanwhile, Tubbo marries a super tall, half Enderman boy with memory problems. They become platonic husbands, and they even have a child who is a zombie pigling. Their son is called Michael. When Tommy is stuck with Dream in prison, he gets beat to death with a potato. He meets Wilbur, a goat man in a suit, and the Mexican version of the green marshmallow in the afterlife. How's Wilbur in the afterlife? Well, he asked his own father to kill him after he pushed a button to blow up the entire nation of Lemberg, which he started with Tommy and Tubbo. At a certain point, Wilbur runs an election for his nation, which is based on making a monopoly for drugs. His party's called POC 2020, and it goes against SWAG 2020, which is made up of the colorblind Brit, and the leader, who is another Mexican dude who wears a beanie. The colorblind Brit sleeps through the entire election. The Mexican beanie guy is Quackity. Another party is Coconut 2020, which is Funny the Furry and a girl with colored hair named Nikki Niachu. All they really want is cookies and ice cream. The last party is Schlatt 2020, which consists of just a goat and a suit guy named Schlatt. POC 2020 wins the campaign, but Schlatt and Quackity team up their votes and win anyways. Schlatt becomes president and exiles Wilbur and Tommy from their own set-up country. Schlatt manipulates Tubbo to be in his cabinet and acts like some sort of father figure. At some point, an anarchist pig in a monarch outfit shows up to take one of Tubbo's canon lives by executing him. Schlatt gets a drinking problem and dies of a heart attack. Quackity eats Schlatt's heart. They also want to get married at some point, but it didn't go really well. Quackity sets up the Butcher Army, which consists of him, Tubbo, and Fundy, and later also Rambo, the Enderman memory loss guy. They want to kill the pig who calls himself Technoblade. The group goes after him to execute him. However, Technoblade never dies. Quackity has two fiancés, a man whose biological parents abandoned him in hell, and another guy who's able of time travel and is also having memory problems. The time traveler is Carl, who keeps meeting the same people in different universes and gets more and more memory problems from his time traveling. The hellspawn is Sapnap. He was found in the Nether by a demon man called Bad Boy Halo. Bad Boy Halo is one of the protectors of the egg, which is basically a monster virus that's being spread over the server and influences people's brains. Bad Boy Halo also works together with Anfrost and Velvetous Cake, who are IRL lovers. Bad Boy Halo is very tall and is good friends with, possibly lovers, with a tiny man who's a diamond block, Skeppy. Sapnap, Carl, and George start their own country called Kanoko Kingdom. Quackity at this point in time is in the middle of his capitalism arc and is building his own Las Vegas. He calls it Las Nevadas. He, Carl, Sapnap, and George once started their own country next to Lemanberg, which is entirely blown up by now, and they called it Mexican Lemanberg. It later got a rename to El Rapids. It gets removed, however, by Quackity because his fiancés didn't tell him they made their own country. Quackity wants the revive book and visits Dream every day to torture him. Dream killed Tommy and brought him back to life, which made everyone wary and confused. The warden of the prison is Awesome Dude. He also plays Sam Nook, a character to build a hotel for Tommy. The hotel is now taken over by Jack Manifold. Another amazing builder is Foolish, who is also very tall and a mix between a totem of undying and a shark. His mother is a pirate goat lady, Captain Puffy. She's also the mother of Dream and possibly Tubbo. Foolish is building a big mansion for the platonic husbands, who have become good friends with Tommy again. Tommy loves discs. There have been multiple wars over discs. Tommy has been exiled from the Dream SMP by Dream. In exile, he got visited by the Mexican version of Dream, Mexican Dream. Mexican Dream had this thing going on with a girl version of Dream, or Mamacita. He, however, got killed, and so he was in the afterlife with Tommy. Tommy wants to kill Dream, because he's scared he'll bring back Wilbur and Schlapp, which will cause a lot of chaos. Wilbur has a sort of ghost form called Ghostbur, who doesn't remember anything from his past life, but he has a blue sheep called Friend, and he wrote the Lemamberg's national anthem. Lemamberg was based off of European people to rebel against Americans or something like that. A war took place between Lemamberg and the Dream Team, Sapnap Dream and George. Someone on the Lemamberg side turned out to be a traitor, Eric, a non-binary bisexual who helped the Dream Team win the war. Dream made Eric king of the Dream SMP. One of the Europeans is Fundy, who is Dutch. He goes to sleep one day and wakes up in the desert. He's dreaming, but has trouble waking up. Something bad is going to happen. His dreams might affect reality. The same thing is suspected to be happening to George. George has interactions with Dream XD, who is a god. And yeah, that's all I can tell you based on what I know. This is all based on my memory, so sorry I've made a couple of mistakes. Thank you for watching.